first NBA basket.
Nice rebound.
Get another one.
Yuki again. The crowd.
Imagine being an NBA defender. You've trained your whole life, made it to the pros, and then bam, a 5'8" rookie makes you look silly on national TV. That's exactly what Yuki Kawamura did to the Wizards. This isn't just about height, it's about how one player can completely change the game.
Under 3 remaining. Crowd wants Yuki to shoot. Rise behind the back.
Kawamura didn't just score, he messed with the Wizards' mind. By the end of his 5-minute run, these pro defenders were second-guessing everything. Want to know how he did it? You know what's wild? Before this game, most people had never even heard of Yuki Kawamura, but trust me, they're not forgetting his name anytime soon. Let's talk about where this 5'8" dynamo came from. Picture this, Kawamura tearing it up in Japan's B League. He wasn't just good, he was on another level. MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season? That's insane. He was running circles around everyone, making passes that seemed impossible, and scoring like it was nothing. But here's the kicker. NBA scouts weren't buying it. They saw his height and thought, no way a 5'8" guy can hang with the big boys in the NBA.
I'm bigger than you.
That's big brother basketball. Yuki, step back 3. Yes, sir!
Man, were they in for a shock. Kawamura shows up to NBA workout, and guess what? He blows everyone away. We're talking jaws on the floor, eyes popping out. He's not just surviving against these NBA prospects, he's dominating them. His speed, his handles, his court vision, it's all off the charts. The Memphis Grizzlies saw something special in him. They took a chance and signed him to a 2-way contract. It's not a full NBA deal, but hey, he's got his foot in the door, and you better believe Kawamura is making the most of it. Now he's bouncing between the NBA and G League, earning every single minute he gets on the court. This guy never stops hustling. In the G League, he's lighting it up. In the NBA, he's soaking up every experience, learning from the vets, and improving every day. But let me tell you, nothing could have prepared the Wizards for what was about to hit them. They probably looked at the scouting report, saw Kawamura's height, and thought, we got this. Boy, were they wrong. You won't believe what happened next. Kawamura stepped onto that court and turned the game upside down. He made those Wizards defenders look like they were playing basketball for the first time. It was wild, it was unexpected, and it was about to shock the entire NBA. Let's break down exactly how this 5'8" rookie left everyone's jaws on the floor. November 8th, 2024. The Wizards stroll into the FedEx Forum feeling confident. They've got this, right? Wrong. They had no idea what was about to hit them. Suddenly, the crowd erupts. Chants of, "We want Yuki," fill the arena. The Wizards are looking around confused. Who's this Yuki guy everyone's so hyped about? They spot him coming off the bench. A 5'8" rookie. Seriously? They're probably thinking, this'll be a breeze. Kawamura checks in, and the energy in the arena is electric. The Wizards are still clueless, but they're about to get a wake-up call. First play of the game, Kawamura gets the ball. The Wizards defenders are thinking, we got this. Big mistake. You know what happens next? Kawamura pulls off a step-back 3 that's so smooth, it's like he's been doing it his whole life. The Wizards defender, he's still trying to figure out where Kawamura went. The crowd goes wild, and just like that, the game changes. Kawamura's moving so fast, the Wizards look like they're stuck in quicksand. It's not even fair. Every time he touches the ball, something crazy happens. His teammates can't stop grinning. They know they're witnessing something special. The Wizards try to adjust, but it's too late. Kawamura's in their heads now. They're second-guessing every move, every defensive stance. It's like they forgot how to play basketball. And Kawamura, he's just getting started. His court vision is insane. He's making passes that shouldn't be possible, finding teammates the Wizards didn't even know were open. And when he decides to score, forget about it. He's weaving through defenders like they're not even there. By the end of his 5-minute run, the Wizards are a mess. They don't know what hit them. Their rotations are so slow, you'd think they were moving in slow motion. Their game plan? Out the window. Their confidence? Shattered. Imagine being those Wizards players. You're NBA pros at the top of your game. Then this 5'8" rookie comes in and makes you look like you've never played basketball before. It's not just embarrassing, it's mind-blowing. In just 5 minutes, Kawamura didn't just change the game, he changed how we think about basketball. And the Wizards, they're probably still trying to figure out what happened. 5 minutes, that's all it took for Kawamura to turn the Wizards' world upside down. But here's the real kicker. What if I told you those 5 minutes were just the tip of the iceberg? Let's zoom in and see just how bad it really got for the Wizards. Remember that step-back 3 we talked about? It wasn't just good, it was ridiculous. Kawamura pulled it off like he'd been doing it since he was in diapers. The Wizards defender, he's probably still spinning, trying to figure out where Kawamura went. It was like watching a magic trick, but instead of a rabbit, Kawamura made the defender disappear. But wait, it gets better. You know what happened next? Kawamura throws this behind the back pass that's so crazy, it breaks the internet. We're talking 300,000 views in less than an hour. People couldn't believe what they were seeing. It was like Kawamura had eyes in the back of his head. Now picture this. A 7-footer tries to stop Kawamura. Sounds like a good idea, right? Wrong. Kawamura jukes him so hard, the big guy ends up guarding nothing but air. It's like watching David take on Goliath, but David's got some serious moves. And the Wizards' defense? Oh man, it was painful to watch. Their rotations were so slow, you'd think they were stuck in a time warp. It's like they were moving in slow motion while Kawamura was on fast forward. They couldn't keep up if their lives depended on it. By the end of Kawamura's run, the Wizards weren't even playing defense anymore. They were just spectators, watching Kawamura put on a show. It was like they'd given up and bought tickets to the Yuki Kawamura experience. But here's the craziest part. Kawamura's basketball IQ is off the charts. He's not just fast, he's smart. He's making decisions faster than the Wizards can blink. It's like he's playing chess while they're still trying to set up the board. In just 5 minutes, Kawamura didn't just beat the Wizard. He rewrote the playbook on how to dominate a game. The Wizards, they're probably still trying to figure out what hit them. The final buzzer sounded, but Kawamura's impact was far from over. What if I told you that in just a few hours, this 5'8" sensation had kids from Tokyo to New York mimicking his move? It's like he didn't just win a game, he started a revolution. Social media went absolutely nuts. Kawamura wasn't just trending, he was the top topic worldwide. Everyone was talking about this little guy who just schooled an entire NBA team. The memes, oh man, they were brutal. The Wizards' defense became the punchline of every joke. Picture this, gifs of lost puppies with Wizards jerseys photoshopped on them. That's how bad it got. You know what's even crazier? NBA players couldn't keep quiet. They were all over Twitter, losing their mind. These are guys who've seen it all, but Kawamura had them shook. They couldn't believe a 5'8" rookie just took apart a pro defense like it was nothing. And get this, Kawamura's jersey sales went through the roof. Everyone wanted a piece of this little giant. Kids, adults, even grandmas were rocking number 8 Grizzlies jerseys. It was like Kawamura fever hit overnight. But here's where it gets really interesting. Kids everywhere started practicing their step back threes. In Tokyo, New York, LA, you name it. Basketball courts were full of kids trying to move like Kawamura. It's like he gave hope to every short kid who dreamed of playing in the NBA. The Grizzlies, they changed their whole game plan overnight. Suddenly, it was all about speed and unpredictability. They realized they had a secret weapon in Kawamura, and they were gonna use it. Other teams, they were scrambling. How do you even prepare for someone like Kawamura? It's not like they could find another 5'8" guy who could move like that. Coaches were probably pulling their hair out trying to figure out a defense that could stop him. And the Wizards, let's just say they're probably still in the film room, watching those 5 minutes over and over. They're trying to figure out what went wrong. But here's the thing, sometimes magic doesn't have an explanation. Kawamura didn't just win a game that night. He changed how we think about basketball, and that's something you can't prepare for. Yuki Kawamura didn't just win a game, he changed the whole game. You know what's wild? 5'8" guy just showed the NBA that height doesn't mean everything. It's all about skills, speed, and smarts. And Kawamura, he's got all 3 in spades. And think about it. This guy made pro defenders look like they forgot how to play basketball. He was zipping around the court, making passes that shouldn't be possible, and scoring like it was nothing. It's like he rewrote the playbook on how to dominate a game. But here's the big question. Is this just the beginning for Yuki Kawamura? I mean, if he can do this in just 5 minutes, imagine what he could do with more time. The NBA better watch out because this 5'8" sensation might just be getting started. Who knows? We might be looking at the start of a whole new era in basketball.